Hello my YouTube and internet friends. My channel is all about showing you how you can do your art journaling, mixed media and crafting on a low budget. I make easy to follow process tutorial videos for art journaling and mixed media. My name is Ilona, better known on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and WordPress as Picture for Life. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon to follow me on my creative journey. I'm all about keeping it simple, even if it looks difficult. Trust me, it's not. So join me for a new, fun and low budget mixed media project. And for today's project I'm starting with a piece of corrugated cardboard. I love working with corrugated cardboard. And I also am using some prompts. And I'm using 2 challenges for 2 different Facebook groups that I'm in. For one of these challenges I had to be inspired by a painter or an artist. And I really had the hardest time picking one until I had this magazine that had this mosaic page in it. And a little bit further down I also found the hands of the painting of Michelangelo. So this page is kind of inspired by Michelangelo. I used 3 different magazine clippings, corrugated cardboard, stencils, a modeling paste, stress inks, some twine and some paint pens. I think that's about it. So the first thing I did with my corrugated cardboard was using a stencil and some modeling paste. So that was the base that I started on. And then I started tearing my magazine piece because I really wanted to see the stenciling that I had done with the modeling paste. So I didn't want my magazine to go over. So freehand I started tearing and adding in the distress ink in the places where there was no color. And then I'm cutting out the 2 other magazine clippings that I wanted to use. The hands, and also I had a magazine clipping that had a cross and next to it had a prayer on it. So I wanted to use that as well. So I'm cutting those out. And then I also had a prompt where I needed to use twine. So the part in the bottom of my corrugated cardboard was already ripped. And I thought it would be nice if I would stitch with some twine to give it a little extra interest. And then I'm starting to glue all my pieces down. And for the part where I had the cross with the prayer next to it, I just cut a slit in there so the cross could come over the mosaic and the prayer would tuck under the mosaic. The hands were kind of a bit of tricky because I didn't want to pop them on, just I wanted them to appear out of the mosaic. So I cut a slit in the mosaic just where on the edge on both sides, so I could tuck the hands behind there and then glue them on. And in order to give them the right direction, I had to cut both hands separate so I could place it just exactly how I wanted it. And then I could glue my whole piece with the mosaic down. And the last thing I did off camera was adding 2 letters, which are the alpha and omega letters that I found on the stencil. And I thought those were really fitting, and I didn't want any text, or I couldn't find any text I wanted to have on there. If I find something that I really like, I could add it underneath the hands, because there's still room there, or anywhere else on the page. But for now, I was happy with how it turned out. So I hope you enjoyed this little fast project. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye bye!